Real Estate Ready with Stacey Carnes. So let's get along with it. Buying and selling is fun, life-changing moments, large investments. What are we talking about here? I mean, this is a major commitment.
It is. Well, it's usually your largest investment that you're making, and it's fun. So it should be fun, not stressful. Fun. Love working with first-time home buyers. It's a very exciting process for them. They don't really know what they're getting into. They just know they want a new house.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's fun to walk them through that whole process.
How often have you taken on a client or a pair of clients, newlyweds, for instance, that literally for the first time in their lives they're moving out together? Has that ever happened to you?
All the time. I'm working with one couple right now. They're engaged, and we just found them a house, and they're so fun. They're so excited. They're starting their new life together.
So naive.
Right. They think
It's
gonna
not
be
too
great.
late. It's not too late. It's not too late. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, but here's what's great about this couple. We have their house under contract, and they are so smart. They went out this weekend to go buy new appliances and all of that. And he's calling me saying, is this going to hurt my credit if I finance furniture while we're here and the house is under contract? Yes, that will mess things up. When you're under contract, you do not want to change your credit at all because that can throw off what's called your debt to income ratios. So smart to him to call and ask. So
That is really cool. I would have never made that consideration. Very good.
We've had deals almost fall apart because someone decided to go finance a refrigerator a couple of days before closing.
Whoa, really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. Don't do it.
Don't do that. Okay, so what, like, whenever someone is shopping for a home, like, do they need to make a consideration for what they're wanting for their, like, thinking in terms of practicality for the home that they're shopping for?
Yes. If they have a family of 4, how many bedrooms do you need? And then is this a long-term home or is this your starter home? Typically, if it's your first home, you're only going to be in the house 5 to 7 years. So it's not going to have everything on your wish list. And that's okay. Let's just find your most important things. And then I'm always thinking ahead too. So when you come back to me in 5 to 7 years to sell this home, are we going to have problems selling it? What do we need to do to add value to it so they can make money on it? We always want people to make money on real estate. That's why we like doing it.
5 to 7 years. So first-time homeowners, they're generally 5 to 7 years.
Yes.
Why is that?
They outgrow their house because usually they can't afford as much in the beginning. So in 7 years, they usually make more or more established and
then they're multiplying sometimes and this kind of
Yes.
stuff. By the way, folks, if you have any questions for Stacey Carnes, 225-5665 Pioneer Cellular text line, station ID KXOO Elk City. This is KOOL 94. So budget. Talk to me about budget.
Well, when you go online, a lot of people look online at mortgage calculators. Those are very misleading. That does not include your property taxes or insurance. So when you're figuring in what you can afford payment-wise, you really need to look at a mortgage calculator that factors in taxes and insurance. So talk to me or your lender, and we can help you determine that. So if you're paying $700 in rent, your house payment just for principal and interest may be $700, but then you need to tack on extra for insurance and taxes.
Talk to me about the folks that shop for homes who have the mindset that we're going to live in this thing and we're going to flip it. Basically, buy into a fixer-upper, live in it, and then sell out.
Well, you need to be in a good location if you want to flip. That the saying is true. Location is very important. And then you need to add value to the home if you're going to flip it. So right now we're seeing all these foreclosures. So if you buy one at $70,000 and you just go slap some paint on it, that appraiser is going to come back in and they're going to want to know, well, where did you add value? Paint's not enough value. So if you try to raise the price $50,000, the appraiser may not go for that.
Okay, so when you buy into one of these houses that, let's call it a project home, okay, and, it's going to need some work, should the homeowner do the work themselves or should they sub it out to professionals?
Well, if they can, let's not make it look DIY. So if you can do the work yourself and you are handy, that's really when you can make your own money. But, electrical and plumbing, you do need to probably sub those things out.
Buying a home that is dated, versus buying a home that's new. Talk to me about the ups and downs of these two things.
I love people buying houses that are a little dated because you can get it at a little bit better price because it's not, just beautiful, completely ready, maxed out for the neighborhood. So if you buy one that's not completely upgraded, then you can go in and add your own equity. So if it doesn't have, say, granite countertops or wood floors, crown molding, those sort of things, you can go in and add that stuff, and then you're adding value to your own home, which then you're adding value into yourself because that's your investment property.
I have a question. So what is one of the quickest, easiest ways to add equity to a home?
Solid surfaces. You usually get 90% of that in return.
What do you mean by solid surfaces?
So granite countertops, tub surrounds, not the plastic ones, same thing. Go with tile, that sort of thing. And you don't need to do crazy colors.
No.
Now, if you go like with red, you're not going to get that return back. But
Yeah, more neutral colors are easier to sell. Huh?
Right. But people want granite countertops.
8:03 a.m. We got to move on along. Stacey Carnes, get real estate ready with Stacey Carnes. How can folks reach you, Stacey?
580-821-4804.
And email you?
StaceyCarnes@yahoo.com or my website, StaceyCarnes.com.
I'll tell you what, when you got your own website, you are something else. I saw that
Right.
went StaceyCarnes. I don't even have my own website.
You're behind. I've had this website a long time.
Oh, well, I guess that's the case. Okay, Stacey, thank you so much
Thank
for being
you.
here. We appreciate you so much. Okay, 4 after the time.